Pika, Pikachu. Pikachu.
Swiggity swag, what's in that bag guys? This is KCT98. Today I'm bringing you a commentary on a double battle against a good friend called BristolMafia. Anyway, I did bring the Trevenant, Lantern, Nidoqueen and Reuniclus, while he rang his Ninetales, Torkoal, Machamp and Malamar. This Malamar was a huge threat to my team, but hopefully I could sort it out. So we played the battle guys. I just want to say, this guy did beat me 5-0 when we did a singles battle. I forgot to say that I was really annoyed because it was a very close battle. No, it wasn't a very close battle. The battle we did before that was very close. He only beat me 1-0. So I did bring out Pixar and Professor Oak. I have replaced Professor Oak for Dusclops. So this Malamar did go for the super power on Pixar. Pixar did take that very well, although Malamar got the attack and defense boost, which means it would have been a 2-hit KO. So I did get the Thunderbolt off, which had a critical hit, which I was quite happy about. And this Machamp did go for the Poison Jab on my Trevenant. So Professor Oak did go for the Trick Room, and I believe I went for the Thunderbolt, maybe. So that was the Poison Jab. No, I went for a Scald. I tried to get the burn on the Machamp so it would like really lower its attack. So I did go for a Horn Leech on Squid Rings just to take it out, which I was very happy about because that is a huge threat to my team. So his Malamar went down, and he next brought out his Ninetales. Ninetales was a very big threat, especially to Pixar, who is very weak to grass, and it did have Solar Beam. So Machamp did go for another Poison Jab on my Professor Oak. Luckily it didn't get a crit, so I was able to get the rest up. And I was also able to use my Lumberry and have Harvest, so that is such a good ability. But if I do get knocked off, then this Trevenant's pretty much useless. So Pixar did go for the Volt Switch on the Machamp, and I believe I brought out Reuniclus next. So there's Pikachu, and his Ninetales did go for the Solar Beam on Pikachu, but Pikachu is very specially defensive, so it took it really well. And then Professor Oak did harvest one Lumberry. So Pikachu did go for a Psyshock on the Machamp, which is bound to take it out. And I believe I went for a Shadow Claw on the Ninetales. So very good turn. He only had a Torkoal left, and he did get up a Carmine, which sort of scared me, but didn't at the same time because Professor Oak could handle that really well. And so could Pikachu with a Psyshock. So here I did bring back Professor Oak because I knew he could easily go for 2 fire attack moves on Professor Oak and take out very easily. But he did go for the Will-O-Wisp on Ivy, which was kind of weird because I could easily have just used my Lumberry. And Pikachu did go for the Psyshock on the Ninetales, which took it down to very low HP as it did go for the Dark Pulse. So Dark Pulse didn't do too much damage. I did like the amount of HP I did get back from the Citrus Berry. And Ivy does get hurt by the burn, but that doesn't matter because she is specially attacking. So Twisted Dimensions turned back to normal, so Ninetales was prioritized as Ivy did go for the Earth Power on the Torkoal. I decided not to use another Trick Room because Torkoal would go first, so I decided just to take out the Ninetales. And that means I always go first now because Torkoal is a very, very slow Pokemon, but yet very good. So it did decide to go for a Stone Edge on Pikachu. It took it down to a very low HP, but Pikachu is a tank. And I also think his Torkoal is invested in HP maybe, and special defense. So I did bring out Pikachu just so I can make sure it's a 4-0 win against him. I did go for an Earth Power just to finish it off. It was a critical hit, but you could obviously see, guys, that it wouldn't have mattered anyway. So there's my battle against my friend BristolMafia. I really enjoyed it. Thank you for battling me, and goodbye.